Welcome YouTube, welcome to the stream. It's your boy Deathstrike coming to you with my first chapter 1 of Kaiju number 8 reaction. Now, I read this manga about a year or 2 years ago, give or take, maybe less than 2 years ago. Don't know how long I've been out. I got to maybe the first 8 chapters at the time that were out, and then there were no more chapters, so I just kind of let it just settle, marinate, and I decided I was going to get back to it once there was more episodes. So as of right now, I did read the chapter already. Don't know if I want to do sort of like a live reading or just sort of like a review of the chapter as it goes. I will be using my tablet to read. I recommend you get the, if you really like mangas and you like anime and you like Shonen Jump, so Shonen Jump app is the best to go. For a low price. Not that I'm getting paid for this. I don't have no sponsors. This is literally my second video. The first was the intro. This is my first chapter review of this. The Shonen Jump app, I think for me, works out because I can read as many mangas as I like. The first, for the last maybe time frame that I could give it, I don't know, since like maybe like 2009, 2010, up before that, maybe 2008. What I was using to read mangas was most likely an app called Manga Searcher on Android. I try to hook up a friend, and not really on iPhone. It's called Manga Searcher, and you can read it for free. And it uploaded all the mangas regularly, and you can read as many as you could. I probably have like multiple app readings on it. So I would show you, but I don't have it on right now. But it's called it's called Manga Browser. But there was a Manga Searcher. It's called Manga Browser, and I used it for many years. But when it came down to some like the best ones, I started noticing over time that it wouldn't. Sometimes when you're watching, like I remember when I was reading like Black Clover or something like that, there were some episodes that were missing, and that's bad. So I had to go like to other third party sites to try to figure that out. And it happened again when I started reading these other mangas. So at the end of the day, I just said to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna get Shonen Jump after many years of watching a lot of free material. So I decided, you know what, let me get Shonen Jump. And with Shonen Jump, I don't have no issues with it. So you just the app, they're there. You pay a monthly subscription, and you get to read as many as you want. You don't have to fight to get the newest One Piece episode. Sometimes when you're doing it through other means that's not official, sometimes it's like hard like to get the episode or to download, and you have to go through all these websites. I remember one time when One Piece was coming out, I was like looking everywhere to read the, not the official, but prior to that, and I couldn't get it anywhere. Now technically you still can't get the official till official date comes out, which is on the Sundays. But I found other means of getting the non-official of One Piece prior, and I mean it works for me. Some people, I would like to, some people want to just read the official, some people want to read the non-official, whatever it is. Anyway, this is my first reaction. I'm gonna probably read, or I'm probably just gonna review and just kind of like give you a quick rundown of what's happening in the chapter. So we start off in page number 1. And it's the land of Kaiju, Japan, the nation with the highest monster emergence rates in the world. We repeat, the Kaiju has emerged in Kanagawa Prefecture, in the city of Yokohama. We advise all residents in the vicinity to seek immediate shelter. So I mean, the chapters, I don't know if you follow along, we're in chapter 1. Page 1. There's a big looks like some type of like lizard type of kaiju that has emerged. And supposedly in this town, there's a lot of kaijus that appear in this town. So there's a kaiju has emerged here. It kind of looks like some type of like lizard mix. And just like that, page number 2, where you get a nice big double spread page, the kaiju has been neutralized. You see a girl standing there, which she will be introduced later on in the chapter. But you see a girl standing there with a gun, and right away it says that it appears the kaiju have been neutralized. Yeesh, they made one hell of a mess. Now, in page 4 to 5, so page 4, we find out that in this town there's technically two. There's like technically like divisions, right? They have the divisions of the people that hunt kaiju, and then you have the the division of like there's like a cleaning team that after the kaiju are killed, destroyed, this team comes and they like clean up all the guts and all that. I mean, if you look at the size of the kaiju from the first page, it's pretty big. So you know it's a hell of a big cleanup job, right? So all right, so let's move on. We see in page 4, first time we see one of the protagonists. That's going to be Kafka. He's going to be soon introduced, and we see a couple of guys just sitting on top of a van, just kind of like looking out, and they're going to go do their cleaning job. Um, we meet here. The members of the third division are being met with a standing ovation from the citizens after their successful kaiju neutralization. Guess we repeat, the kaiju that emerged today have been neutralized. To those in the afflicted area, please be on the lookout for Joju, residual kaiju. We repeat. So there's kaiju's and the joju. Joju's is like, just think of it like a smaller form, not as powerful. So you know, kaiju and then joju. We repeat. So just a good overview here. We meet finally Kafka Hibino. He's age 32, older guy, probably like me. You know, already past his prime technically, right? And he's on a cleanup job. He's cleaning out the first monster that was introduced. He's cleaning out the guts. He's in the inside cleaning, and then you see him grab sort of like somebody tells him not to stimulate the guts. Hey, I'm gonna need the chainsaw here. Well, don't just lift that just yet. If you overstimulate it, it'll. And then whatever he was touching blows up. After the dust settles, unknown to most, a second battle begins. The second battle meaning like the cleanup crew. Nobody knows that they exist. I mean, I'm pretty sure they see them, but you know, these guys probably have the harder job after neutralizing the thing. This is probably like not an easy job. So we see here there's a member that got injured. Oh, hey, we need a stretcher. And then the cleanup crew complains that the third division. Usually, when the third division arrives, like they're such a good division that they make such a mess because they blow the kaiju to smithereens, right? But man, oh man. All right, moving on to page 8 or 9. We have a double spread here. We see the kaiju kind of bending over, and then you have like the people just assessing the area. And it states here they really expect us to finish this by the end of the week. Kafka got post change. Got a spot that needs filling. Where, sir? Intestines. Not there. Not there. No, my condolences, bud. I already cleared it with the higher ups. Let's go. So it seems like the guts is like a really bad spot to clean because that's probably like the most disgusting part, right? So I heard a lot of people talk about it before, but is the intestines duty really that bad? Take a second to think about it. What you find in there, and you have the answer. Anyway, on the days you get the intestines duty, you see a guy throwing up, you're going to have a real problem there if you throw up in the suit. You can kiss your appetite goodbye for a while. So moving on to the next page, we see Kafka. He's home. He's tired. He's beat, and he can see he sort of remembers that it stinks. Today's feature is on the third division. And so on the TV, he watches the TV, so they talk about the third division. So he starts to reminisce because somehow Kafka has a connection to one of the third division's person. So just a quick read here. The Defense Force third division successfully neutralized today's kaiju threat, and the person responsible for bringing these troops together is none other than Mina Ashiro. At the young age of 27, she has already neutralized hundreds of kaiju. You see my boy Kafka here. He's middle age, drinking a beer, smoking cigarettes. So he looked depressed to me, right? So with the skills rivaled only by her looks, there's no doubt why she's one of the most popular captains currently in service and regarded as a shoo-in for future corps commander. So last page, In last panel in page 13, I believe, we see um, Kafka taller. You can tell that he's taller than Mina Ashiro, and it seems like they know each other. And he's taller than her. And then we move on, and then you see a picture, which I believe is Mina herself. And she says, "Let's wipe out the kaiju together." And then you hear Kafka while he's smoking a cigarette, destroying his lungs probably. But how I wind up on this side of things. So it seems like he wound up a nobody, while his friend Mina. I don't know what the relationship is yet. I don't remember exactly, but I don't want to spoil it. If I do remember, seems like him and Mina, you know, somehow they had decided that they were gonna someday defeat the kaiju or something like that. Um, and she's crying when she's saying that. So the kaiju in this town, the kaiju are the main threat, right? So if you read many other animes, there's usually like there's something that's a threat. There's usually yokai. There's usually some type of monster that's a threat that destroys, kills everything. Solo leveling. They got that. I guess it's like when they go into the cells, they got these demons or whatever. But no matter what anime it is, once there's like something that's going around, if you read Jujutsu Kaisen, there's also something related to like demons, right? The demons are the ones that come and they eat people and blah blah blah, and so on, so on. So the kaiju are here, who are hunting people, and the people hunt them. God, just don't think about it. Cleanup is an important public service. I get to live in a nice apartment and eat what I want. So you see here, pan out here, you see, just see is cooler, cooler, cooler beer. It looks like Corona for some reason. Is it cooler or cola? Yeah, whatever. You see beers, ramen, and he's saying that he gets to live in a nice apartment, I guess. So, I mean, it's better than probably not being on a cleanup job, right? This is all or nothing, right? Professional kaiju cleaning company, Monster Sweeper Inc. So it looks like the company is a professional cleaning company, Monster Sweeper Inc. Kaiju cleaning company. Oh my head, this hangover is killing me. Damn it, I blame that special feature on TV last night. Good morning, everyone. There you are. Hey, Kafka, come here. We got a new part timer today. Say he's trying to join the defense force. Reno Ichikawa, age 18. We got a pretty boy here. Reno Ichikawa, he's 18 years old. Seems like he wants to join the forces. And Kafka is gonna be his what's it? He's gonna be providing him orientation today, right? So this guy here tried to join once upon a time. Granted, he ended up calling it quits and became a permanent fixture around here, but still, just shoot me already. Come on, Toku, you're making it awkward for the kid too. How come you gave up? Can I ask why, sir? So he asked Kafka why he gave up on being what they call this, joining the defense force. Well, I gave it my all, but I guess you could say the competition is pretty stiff. Everyone's got a limit, and I kind of crashed right into mine. You get what I mean when you get a little old. I never understand, sir. I'm not the type to give up, so for as long as I live, I will never understand, sir. Not what I would want to understand either. Not that I would want to understand either. I'm going to get suited up. Yeah, I thought the two of you will hit it off. So it seems like they don't get along because he sees Kafka as like a kind of like a loser, somebody that gave up so easily. Well, he's 18, Kafka's 32. Or like don't really see eye to eye. I'm going to get suited up. That's so unfair. No matter how I respond, I'll come out looking pathetic. Is giving up really that bad? Yeah, Kafka, giving up is really that bad. This is a Shonen Jump manga at that. You can't give up in Shonen Jumps. The trope is the hero always tries as hard as he can. Asta, Naruto. Um, the story goes on. Toku and his guys will team up with the folks, strip arms for a contract, at least damage muscle fibers, so I return to the Fusu development. The Suzuki team will continue skeletal cleanup here. Any intact bones going to Izumo Tech. Yoshimuru's team will tear down the legs, which will then be scrapped. Roger. Newbie, your intestine will follow me. Ah, yeah, serves you right, Pink. Your intestines too, Kafka. Come along. Me too? For 2 days straight, right? What can I say? You're good at intestine work. Damn it. Damn it, oh, finally let me at it. He always rises to the occasion in the end. So it seems like they gave the rookie, intestinal duty for the first time, and unfortunately, Kafka also has it again. But it seems like he's good at it. He's good at cleaning bones and guts and all that. So if only he had found his footing, he probably would have made a fine division commander. I guess this is the guy talking here. He's talking about Kafka. That if Kafka would have, I mean, found his footing. I don't know what he means there. That he would have made a fine division commander. This guy's been working with Kafka for a while, so I'm pretty sure he knows him. There's always this figure that like tries to like motivate somebody in a show when it starts up, and it seems like this guy is one of them. Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely feeling it. But so am I. Huh. Hey, that lunchbox is the only food you brought, right? You're not gonna eat it? I kind of lost my appetite, sir. So he gives him the kid he can't eat because of the intestines. I guess once the intestinal job is a really hard job, it seems like it really messed up. So Kafka gives him like a supercharged vitamin bottle. You can have it. If you don't put something in your stomach, you'll never last the afternoon and fine without it. You also want these. Popping these in make the job a lot more tolerable. No, 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 I really don't need it. You're playing coy and plug up your nose already. Come on. Stop, I'm serious. He's a blatant abuse of authority. Hey, that's how we all were for our first. And that's a wrap for today. Good job, everyone. We're heading out. Good job, fellas. Catch you later. Well, at least the foulest part is behind us. Hey, sir. Hey, Kate, you got a nice job today. What? You were to get me back for lunch. Thanks to your help, I made it through my first day on the job. I appreciate it very much. No problem. Well, that's it, sir. See you around. Oh, actually, one more thing. They're raising the maximum age for new recruits to 33 for the defense force. That is, it's something to do with the declining birth rate. I know it's your life, and it's not really any of my business. You look pretty torn up when you were talking about how you gave up. So it looks like the defense force had an age limit, and that's what Kafka had given up. So now we find out that he had. So he's 32. So it's just beneficial that it turns out that they're raising the limit to 33. 1 year prior to him. 1 year older than he is. So the young guy feels sort of bad for him because he feels like, yo, you probably gave up. It probably wasn't your choice. But they're raising the limit for the defense force. Maybe you could join again. I mean, I seriously couldn't care less. If I got the wrong idea back there, feel free to continue your quieter lifestyle. See you. Ichikawa, thanks. You're a better guy than I gave you credit for. Listen, that's not the okay. So the next panel in page 28 and 29, there's some type of kaiju or monster lunging at Ichikawa and is about to eat him. It looks like Ichikawa is right about in his mouth, and we hear his chomp. Right before he chomps him, sir, you. Kafka just jumps out of the way, gets him out. A Joju. So a Joju that's smaller than the Kaiju. All right. Run for Ichikawa. Get out of here as fast as you can. Once you're out of harm's way, send out an alert. So Kafka is trying to help out Ichikawa here to escape. He tells him to just go, send an alert once he's free, and send somebody to help me. But sir, you'll be on your own, and you think a second person will make a difference? You're dead set on joining the division, aren't you? What the hell will dying here prove? Yeah, I'm completely screwed. So the Joju Kafka is about to face up with the Joju was just with just it looks like he has like some type of pipe in his hand. The Joju's coming. Damn it, how did things end up like this? And then he reminisces again about his friend, our homes. This is it looks like a flashback. Our homes, the school, all of it has been destroyed, huh, Mina? Yeah, you lousy kaiju jerks. I was so close to beating all the stages in Goromon. That's what you're sad about? I'm sad that Miko ended up dying. Miko the Calico, right? Yeah. I'm going to join the defense force. So both of them say at the same time. I guess Miko, we don't know who Miko is exactly yet, but he ended up dying, and it seems like it was somebody very important to them. And they both say at the same time, I'm going to join the defense force. Get real. What's a brat like you even talking about? You realize you're still in grade school, right, Kafka? Okay then. We'll just see which one of us becomes the cooler officer. Let's wipe out the kaiju together. It wasn't supposed to be end up like this. So Kafka's about to die. Kafka looks like he's about to die. He's on the floor. It seems like he's bleeding. His jacket is tore up. He's reminiscing, and he has a lot. His life is flashing right before his eyes. And right before the thing comes and eats him, he comes Ichikawa. Hits the Joju in the head. Uh, Ichigawa, you idiot! Why did you? I sent the alert. That's not what I'm asking. If I left you here and ran away, sir, I could never join the division. Damn it, I'm so powerless. You see here like a letter from the Defense Force. Defense Force Commander Ku Shinomiya. We regret to inform you that you have not passed. So he's reminiscing on a letter that he got from the Defense Force saying that he failed. Right? I haven't changed a bit. I can't protect anything. Not my game, not my game console, not my friend's cat, not even the rookie for my job. Damn it. And right when the thing is about to destroy them, all you see is just bullet holes. In page 40 to 41, you see bullet holes in the animal, and it seems like somebody showed up. And the Jojo is destroyed. There's guts everywhere. Target destroyed. There's a man down. Japan Defense Force, 3rd Division, proceeding with rescue. So here we see Mina pop up, and she's looking fierce, man. She's looking fierce. She destroys the thing. Captain Mina Ashiro. Igarashi Tagaraji. See to the wounded. The rest of you follow me. We'll sweep the area for any remaining Jojo. It looks like, I don't know if she's looking at, if you look at the chapter here in page 44, it doesn't, I don't know if she's looking at, yeah, actually she is. She's staring at him, and she has like a look of disappointment in her face, like, like you're let down. Like she's looking at him like, what happened to you? Like you're let down. Just kind of like this upset look in her face. Something, so Kafka must have did something to her for sure. So the siren had been going off, huh? Yokohama Minami General Hospital. So they both in the hospital. He's laying in the bed. Mina is something else. That thing was stuff of nightmare, and she took it down a second. She's way out of my league now. Yes, hey sir. I'd be a dead man if you hadn't saved me today. That was really cool. So Ishigawa, they both in the hospital. Ishigawa's in one bed, and Kafka's in another bed, and he's thanking him for saving him, because it wasn't for really for Kafka, he probably would have died. So that was really cool, huh? Okay, I really think you should join the Defense Force. I mean, it's up to you, and I couldn't care less. But you're right. I can't keep running away from the truth. Enough is enough. Thanks, Ichikawa. You really are a stand-up guy. I'm going to shoot for the Defense Force one more time. So, page 50 to 51, guys, we see some type of monster, flying monster, fly into the room and is staring at Kafka. It says, I found you. Look at some type of some flying creature. It's, so he starts to yell and the thing goes inside his mouth. Sir, are your wounds acting up? And Ichigawa can see like a panel from the screen. Like if you're in a hospital, they got like the curtain. He can see his reflection, sort of his shadow in the curtain. So when he opens and he looks around, he sees that boom, boom, Kafka has become. He sees a kaiju sitting right in the bed where Kafka is at, and Kafka is just kind of like touching himself, and he's like, "What? What?" So it seems like whatever that animal, flying animal was that went inside his mouth, that helped him turn into whatever this is. What? He looks at himself in the mirror. He sees a reflection. Actually, it looks like the window. He sees a reflection, and he's like, "Oh, wow, Ichikawa, it's me. It's me. I'm telling you. Hey, don't back away." Uh-oh, an alert. Let's get out of here, sir. Kaiju number 8, episode 1. The man who became a kaiju. The man who became a kaiju. So that's the end of the chapter, guys. It's quick, very quick. I mean, who can say quick? That was 56 pages right there. And as we can see from the beginning, Kafka, middle-aged man, 32 years old, didn't pan out. Life didn't pan out as wanted. His friend became a big shot, like a top shot, like what's the word, hot shot at the third division. She's badass. She's killing kaiju with no problems. Sometimes there's a rift between them, and at the end of the chapter, something seemed like it was targeting Kafka, and he turned into a kaiju. So now, as you can see, Kafka is the protagonist, and he turned into kaiju. And then you will find out on the next chapter why is it called Kaiju number 8. Why is the chapter called Kaiju number 8? So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and press the like button. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you again on chapter 2 of Kaiju number 8. Thank you. This is your boy Deathstrike. Out.